Hey, I'm Bob, totally blind since birth and into Star Wars. And well, last time you remember, we took a look at a clone scuba trooper from the Genndy Micro series, Star Wars Clone Wars. This guy, this clone dive trooper, or clone scuba trooper anyway you want to slice it, he comes from the 2008 and beyond Clone Wars animated series, the one that George Lucas and Dave Filoni worked on, and so many others. So yeah, this is our clone scuba trooper or dive trooper. I love this guy's look. So he's armed with a DC-12U beam rifle. Lots of numbers and letters to memorize in that one. So this beam rifle here, I like its design quite a lot. It reminds me of a shark, the way that it tapers off at the end there. I used to have a G.I. Joe Shark 9000 ship in the 90s, and for some reason the design of the DC-12U, it reminds me of one of the Sharkpedos on the ship. Very shark-like rifle there. So let me raise this guy up, because of course he's got little flippers on his feet too. He's ready to go swimming on Mon Cala. So these guys were in the episodes Water War, Gungan Attack, and Prisoners there in Season 4. Those three premiere episodes. So here he is from the back. Got his tank on there, hoses going around. So the way these hoses are designed, I couldn't help but think of Grand Moff Trakta. We've taken a look at him, or maybe I haven't published that video yet. It's coming. Yeah, the hoses going around the sides there make me think of the Grand Moff from the Star Wars comics, the Legends continuity. Anyway, I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to bring out the Clone Dive Troopers mini rig.
Pause video recording button. Pause video.
I present to you the Devilfish. Makes me think of the Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode from Season 9. This is a one-man sub. And I love this design too. I really wish we could get more aquatic vehicles in Star Wars. Looks so cool. So I think these can be used above or underwater. All right. So this thing is armed with 4 weapons. You have proton torpedoes on either side. Although it says online that they're not armed with torpedoes, but I love the idea of them firing torpedoes in water. I mean, you know, you can't have a sub without torpedoes. So you can go ahead and change the configuration if you want. I'm not sure how it looked in the show. So you can have those torpedo launchers out at a more aggressive position, or you can kind of put them under the subcraft like that, whatever floats your boat. And there are smaller blasters on top right there. You can lower the windshield and the handlebars, I guess, for easy storage. Who knows, this might be another configuration. I'm not sure how it looked in the show. So I'm going to pause yet again, and we'll stand our clone dive trooper on his Devilfish.
Stop taking video button. Pause video.
Don't stop taking the video. Pause it, Jaws.
Pause video.
Okay. Here he is on the mini rig. You can actually store his DC-12U on the sides, I should say. They gave him 2, count them, 2 DC-12Us. So he's got one on the left, one on the right. I probably should have shown him wielding both rifles. I don't know if they wielded 2 at a time in the show, but Hasbro gave him an extra. So there he is on the subcraft. I have the proton torpedo launchers underneath. Let's bring them out. Hope the handlebars aren't going to come off. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Yeah, it's still attached here. You can attach your, well, at least you should be able to attach the dive trooper to some foot pegs. Mine won't fit into the little holes on the bottoms of the feet, but he's got a very firm grip on the handlebars, so that's okay. I can detach one of the proton torpedoes. You can take a look at the projectile outside of the cannon there. So there's the projectile by itself. We've seen those before. Well, not these particular projectiles. I like the looks of the torpedoes quite a lot. I'm gonna get these projectiles out of here. See the cannons without the torpedoes here. So I think they're just armed with regular run-of-the-mill cannons on the bottom, and then they've got smaller, I would say, anti-personnel cannons on the top. Okay, we'll just show it to you like this. So you can see the cannons. Yeah, I forgot. We should look at the back too, because you can see the little engines there. If I can get them to do what they need to do. There we go. Like that. There's the back of it and the underside. Okay. And that will do for this Star Wars, the Clone Wars figure and mini rig review. What a summer of fun we're having, taking a look at a couple of water-themed characters. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'd forgotten to add in the video. I would say not. So next time we're going to be taking a look at an Aqua Droid from the Clone Wars. Oh yeah, the design of the subcraft, the Devilfish, it does remind me somewhat of Deep Dive Batman. I used to own him in the 90s. Just a little water-themed Batman. The sub doesn't look that similar to the little rig Batman came with, but I can't help but think of that old action figure. Something about the design of the Devilfish reminds me a bit of Deep Dive Batman's little submersible dealie he came with. Even had some torpedoes, or a torpedo that would launch. Okay, hear you guys in the next Star Wars figure review, and may the Force be with you.